Welcome to the very first episode of the Chronic Podcast, a show for everyone by the Chronic community. I'm one of your hosts, Eric Villarama III, and with me, I have two wonderful co-hosts. The first of which you might know as the host of the Chronic Editor Podcast, Miss Catherine Burog. So how's going on, Catherine?
Excellent! Thank you so much for having me here. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. And we also have our third and final co-host for this episode, and it's none other than the creator of Chronic itself, Miss Rose Ann de Rosario. So how's it going, Rose?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to hear about it, but I'm a little bit nervous and a little bit terrified, but that's okay.
Well, that's how it should be, right? Like nice mixed butterflies, feelings in the stomach, and excitement and all that stuff. So for today's episode, we are going to talk about mental health. We have a special guest in which she will share her own thoughts and experiences regarding the mental health issue. Let's all welcome our lovely guest, Miss Nicole Bihis.
Good morning, VJ Eric, VJ Rose, VJ Catherine, and hello to the people who is currently listening to Chronic Podcast.
Oh wow! You sound like you're doing good unlike before. Just to share with you all, Nicole is a good friend of ours.
So Nicole, as a person who went through a lot of experiences and battles with life, can you give us and the listeners some tips and advices on how can we handle our mental issues?
Honestly speaking, I still couldn't believe that I made it. I almost gave up my life. I actually came up to the point wherein I viewed the world with nothing but darkness, and I want to share with you the things that helped me overcome those experiences. I just want to say to all of our listeners that there is always a rainbow after the rain. I might sound cliche, but this quotation saved me from making the biggest mistake in quitting life. I think they should just look at the bright side of things and not the negative. You will feel bad and sad if you look down on things which can be unhealthy and lead to suffering, so just be happy and smile. I say don't worry, be positive when something doesn't go on your way, because when you're upset, you might potentially put yourself in a worse situation and you don't want that to happen. Generally, if you're happy, things turn out to be the best and people can make you better as a person.
Ooh, that was a very good advice, and I can feel your emotions on it. To be honest, we want to ask you for more, but our time is up. This has been Chronic Podcast. Always remember that
Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle.
Thank you for tuning in, guys!